Hi, this is Daniel Hutchins, and today we are going to be talking about Batman today on Cinema Blend. So today's Cinema Blend discussion is yes, DC is already selling merchandise with Michael Keaton's Batman, because why not? Okay, so this was published just recently, and it's been nearly 3 decades since Michael Keaton last played Batman, having previously done the Cape and Cowl for 1989's Batman and 1992's Batman Returns. The Batman film franchise has come a long way since then, but will soon be reunited with the incarnation of Gotham City's Cape Crusader that established that cinematic foothold, as it was announced back in June that Keaton will star in The Flash. Okay, with the Flash movie still 2 years away, assuming there aren't any more delays, details are being kept close to a proverbial chest about how Michael Keaton's Batman fits into the Scarlet Speedster's first solo movie. However, those of you jazzed about Keaton's return to DC Fold can now display that proudly in shirt form, as there is an official shirt for sale designed by Humans featuring Keaton's Batman and Ezra Miller's Flash together as seen below. Okay, now you have to go to Cinema Blend to see this art though, but yes, the art is there. This concept art debuted during the main DC Fandom convention, aka Hall of the Heroes, last month, giving us not only our first taste of DC Extended Universe Barry Allen and Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne, teaming up against mysterious foes, but also of Barry's new suit, which is far sleeker than the one he wore in Suicide Squad and Justice League. While Keaton's Batman is largely shrouded, he looks to be wearing the same bat suit from Batman Returns, although I wouldn't be surprised if the design ends up looking different with the final version from The Flash. Okay, so it's also worth mentioning that Michael Keaton's Batman won't be the only version of Dark Knight to appear in The Flash. Ben Affleck will also return as DC Extended Universe Batman, with director Andy Muschietti describing him as the very substantial part of the emotional impact of the movie, particularly because they both lost their mothers to the murder, and that's one of the emotional vessels to this movie. So how are we going to get two versions of Batman and Flash, if not more? Well, the movie's adapting the Flashpoint story, which saw Barry Allen drastically changing the main DC Comics timeline when he traveled back in time to save his mother from being killed. That said, the Flash's take on Flashpoint will be quite different than what went down in the comics. And going off the information available so far, this movie looks like it will be playing around more with the multiverse angle. Okay, now that's really cool though, having to do the Mollyverse. But yeah, you can make sure you drop your comments about that below. As such, rather than Ezra Miller's Barry Allen changing the DC Extended Universe timeline, resulting in Ben Affleck's Batman being replaced by Michael Keaton's Batman, though I'm not willing to rule that out entirely just yet, it seems like Barry will instead travel to the reality where Keaton's Batman lives, aka Earth 89, an official classification thanks to Arrowverse's Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover. But beyond that though, we're in the dark on how Keaton's Bruce Wayne will help the fastest man alive. Still, with other heroes from elsewhere and DC Multiverse expected to show up alongside these Batmen, it's looking like The Flash will be quite the cinematic event. Furthermore, this may not be Michael Keaton's swan song as Batman, as it was reported that he could end up serving in a mentor capacity in other projects such as Batgirl. However, that tidbit of news came out before Ben Affleck's Batman Return was announced. So if plans are made to feature more of Batfleck in the DC Extended Universe, it's unclear if that will interfere with what was being hashed out for Keaton. Now, The Flash races into theaters on June 3rd of 2022. So keep checking back with Cinema Blend for these updates on its progress. But don't forget to look through a DC movie guide to learn what else this corner of the superhero movie market has coming up, including The Batman, which stars Robert Pattinson in the eponymous role and will take place in its own universe. Okay, guys, so that's just a little bit of information I wanted to share to you about the Batman and the Flash movie. So, if you guys like this content, make sure you hit a thumbs up and you subscribe if you haven't already. And there might be some more videos later sometime this upcoming week, so you might want to keep your eyes peeled for those videos then. And like I said, you guys have a nice night then. Bye.